Hello everyone and welcome to a super impromptu unboxing. I just got home from trashy TV night with my mother and I went and stopped at my mailbox on my way to my apartment, and lo and behold, apparently, 'tis the season or 'tis the time of the month. Boxycharm. I've got my Boxycharm here, and I actually don't think I've spoiled anything for myself. If I'm remembering correctly, maybe it's for this box, maybe it's for next month's box, but I was able to pick out one of the products. Like I said, I'll let you know if I find it in here, if that was the one that I picked out. But yeah, other than that, I don't think that I've been spoiled. I'm sure most of y'all know what Boxycharm is by now. Monthly subscription beauty service for about 20 bucks a month. You get full-size beauty products and it tends to be a jolly good time. So let's see what we got here, my friends. Oh, this is new. I'm gonna have to check it out. It looks like instead of Boxy Luxe, they're also making Boxycharm Premium. Huh. I will have to look and see if it's any different. Anyway, so I saw it looks like we've got a makeup sponge. This is from Illuminati. Just says cosmetic sponge, latex free, simply wet, squeeze and bounce your way to streak free makeup perfection. Okay, I mean, I'm sure it's gonna work just as well as any other beauty sponge out there. I feel like it's pretty hard nowadays to mess up a beauty sponge, but hey, you can never have too many, so I'm down to try out a new one. It looks like we've also got something from Touch in Seoul. It's a Korean makeup brand that you can get at Sephora, I know. This is the Pretty Filter Glassy Skin Balm. Don't know that that's something that my skin's gonna want. I think I get enough glassiness on my own from my oils. I do know that that whole like glass skin, porcelain doll glass skin type of a look is very big in Asia. I know at least in Japan and South Korea. I suppose I shouldn't say all of Asia when I'm only thinking of those two countries, but it says that this is an ultra hydrating priming skin balm with a sensationally smooth texture that melts into your skin and creates the ultimate glow that lasts throughout the day. Okay, we shall see. I'm assuming this is a liquid lipstick. There's Iconic London on here. Nope, it's a gloss, a lip plumping gloss in the shade Nearly Nude. We're gonna have to see. This is gonna be on the edge for me of being nearly nude and too nude. As you can see, I don't have anything on my lips right now, but what I was saying is, as you can see, I have deeper pigmented lips, I guess, than most people of my skin tone have. I don't know. I never really thought so until I did YouTube and then people told me that and I'm like, okay. But I've also kind of figured that out through testing out different nude lip products or products that claim to be nude. And on me, they just aren't. And we've also got something that I think is a palette. It says Baked Browns on here. It's from Dose of Colors. Ooh, this looks like it will be a really good, like, everyday kind of a palette, at least for me. Sorry, Figaro is exploring a box in the background. This looks a little dirty. We've got some smudges and fingerprints on here. Were those from me? Let's see, hopefully this isn't shattered. Yay! Oh, it's an all matte palette. I just expect for a brown palette like this to smell like chocolate. But cool, it looks like a nice nude palette, you know? You can create a full look with this. You could use this as filler, you know, paired with like a sparkly glittery palette. It comes with a little brush in there. And Dose of Colors, have I tried their eyeshadows before? I don't know that I have. So hey, I am down to try out that formula. But not least, oh! I already know I love this product. I haven't tried this shade, but oh, you guys, I'm so excited. This is one of the Laura Geller New York Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminators. This is in the shade Diamond Dust. Oh, it looks like such a beautiful, beautiful iridescent. It's like that white with that yellow, pink, purple, blue, green shift to it. All sorts of magical, all sorts of fairy warrior princess on the cheekbones. Oh. And the formula, like I said, I love this formula. At least I think. I've tried out one of them before. One of you had actually sent me one of these and I just adore the formula. So very excited. Let's see, do they have anything to say? I don't know if there was... Okay, the theme was After Dark. It doesn't say why this stuff is after dark. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, I'm at least excited to try out 3 of these products. No, 4. I'm excited to try this on. The only thing I'm not excited about is this glassy skin balm. But hey, I'm still gonna give it a try. We're still gonna see how it does, along with all these other things. And I am very excited to do so with you all. But as I'm sure you can already tell, I am not going to be testing those things out right now because makeup already on. It's the end of the night here. However, I will be back in just a second after a snap transition, and then we can start putting all that stuff on my face, see how it does. Ready? Ding! Hello everyone. I feel naked. Do I look naked? Whew, much, much better. I know a lot of you are gonna be like, Cassie, what's the I put on a necklace. So, I've got my products. Oh my goodness, what a fool. I went and wet a sponge, and I didn't need to do that. I needed to wet this sponge. Actually, before I do that, let's go ahead and put on this Glassy Skin Pretty Filter. Oh, Glassy Skin Balm, I'm scared. But you know what? My channel doesn't care. My channel says, Cassie, you test the things. So test the thing, even if you are scared. And by my channel, I don't mean you guys. I mean like me and the direction I've taken my channel, just so you all know. So here we go. It's this kind of a lid. Got a little protective cap on here. Oh no. It smells good, but it smells like a fragrance, like a very light shampoo. How about that? Here is the balm. I mean, it's just a off-white cream. So, I don't know how much of this you're supposed to use. The last step of skincare, apply evenly to face as needed to achieve dewy and glowing skin. Applying 2 or 3 times allows for even longer lasting wear. You're supposed to apply this 2 or 3 times? I mean, hey, that's what they say, so we're gonna do it. Okay, we will get you zoomed in a bit here. Boop. So I'm assuming I need to use really like thin layers. So my skin has been washed and moisturized. I am not going to apply all of that I'd gotten out on the first go around. Let's see. It does smell good. But like I said, it's light. It's like a fruity fresh, but more on the fresh side of things. And honestly, it just feels like I'm putting on moisturizer, which feels a little weird because I already put on my moisturizer and serum. It does make my skin feel really nice and soft. I don't know if there's a specific amount of dry down I'm supposed to allow for this, but it's been sitting for like a minute and a half, so we're gonna not go overboard and do 3 coats of this because my skin has, as I said, enough glassy glossiness on its own, but I guess we will go in with the 2 coats that they recommend. Oh, it just feels like I'm putting so much product on my skin since I already moisturized. It doesn't feel super heavy. I just feel like my skin is loaded with product right now. Oh, okay, Glassy Balm. Putting my skin in your hands. So now, time for the sponge. I will go and wet this, but first let's see. It feels soft, but it feels very dense. Like it's certainly not as porous feeling as a beauty blender. It feels quite stiff in comparison. I mean, I'm still able to moosh on it, but it does feel stiff and soft, but not like a silicone latexy kind of a soft. More of a spongy soft. So let's see. Here it is before wetting. Boop, boop. And here it is after wetting. So it grew a considerable amount. It got much more bouncy, and overall, I mean, it feels like a sponge that I'm gonna use to apply my foundation. So it's been a minute since I've used this Believe Beauty foundation. Let's go ahead and give it a shot with this Glossy Balm. Glassy Balm, I keep wanting to call it glossy. But before that, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm gonna go ahead and put on concealer. Okay, now I'm gonna put on foundation. Blob this on, and now blob it out. I feel like this sponge is absorbing like all of the foundation. I mean, not all of it, I'm still getting a semi-sheer layer, but I feel like it sheared out the foundation a lot more than a lot of my other sponges do. Let's try this again. All right, I think that did it. Because some sponges, they can be that way where it's like right after you wash them or on first use, it does kind of absorb most of the foundation. But then once you put some foundation on the sponge and let that absorb in and then try and apply a different layer of foundation, it needs that like foundation barrier. Do you get what I'm saying? But it looks like it blended things in well. So yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at it. And now we get to try out the highlight. I'm so excited. Oh, beautiful, beautiful little swirl. I don't think a camera can pick up the beauteousness, beautiosity that is this kind of a color. So you're just gonna have to believe me, it's gorgeous. And I love rubbing my finger in the little swirl. There, is that, can you see that? Don't focus on my face. The highlight is the real beauty queen here. All right, are you ready for this swipe, you guys? Ah! It's just so beautiful and powerful. Oh, it is so powerful. It definitely is much more just pink on the cheeks. But oh, please tell me you can see that. Let's try it with just the brush on this side. Not as powerful, but oh, still pretty. Just gorgeous. Let's put some stuff on my eyeballs now with this Baked Browns palette. I'm gonna use the little brush that they gave because I want to. It's good to test. I think I'm just gonna go simple today. I'm gonna dip into the dark brown. Do these have names? Rock Bottom is what that is. Use this on the little pointy end. I did go ahead and prime my lids already, since a lot of you said you don't care about seeing how eyeshadow performs on a not primed lid. Let's see. I mean, it's going on pigmented, but it's a little skippy in the crease for sure. Hard to know if that's because of the brush or because of the shadow, but don't even worry, we're gonna find out. So I'm gonna use the fluffy end in this middle color here. It's called Outdoorsy. Ooh, see how much fallout? Yikes! Yikes! I barely touched it. Okay, let's see if we can get a blend. Anyone? Anyone? No, I think this brush is trash. Save me, BH Cosmetics brush. Save me. There we go. There we go. Although it's still not as blendy as I would like. It's like the kind of shadow where you put it down and then it just like stays there. You can't zhuzh it around how you want to. I want to be able to put it down in the crease and then mush it up to get a nice soft blend. But okay, I'm gonna go back into that dark brown shade. See if I can make it blend a little better. This might just be a day where I say, thank goodness I'll be wearing glasses to slightly cover this up. I don't know, my friends. Do I just scrap it and start over? I feel like it's a yikes. It's a yikes for me, dog. Right, did I kind of make it work? I don't know. I put down some paint pot and now I'm gonna try and seal that in with the lighter shade called Tea Light. I'm gonna put this down where I had put down the soft ochre paint pot from MAC. Cool beans. Then I'm just gonna go in with this little single shadow to give it a little sheer wash of shimmer sheen. Oh, and I think I just got a small stroke of genius, isn't that the saying? Use the bottom tier of this Kaja Bento eyeshadow shimmer and connect into that dark brown shade. Yep. That's what she needed. Shabam! Alrighty, so there's the eyes. A little heavy on the matte contour, sure, but it is what it is. I think I got it to work. It looks good. Now last but not least, it is time for this gloss. Too zoomed in, there you go. I am concerned. I do feel like I'm gonna need something underneath this. Ugh! Ew! And yet I go in for another sniffin'. That is just chemicals ahoy. And let's see how this looks. I feel like it smells like a mix of plastic and lavender and fennel seed. Not my favorite. And by not my favorite, I mean I hate it. Ooh, is it slightly cooling? I don't know. It's got a slight stickiness to it for sure, which I prefer. It says that this is the ultimate combo of a non-sticky gloss, but it's also got plumping in it. So there you go. Excuse you, phone. High Shine formula. It's infused with a biomimetic peptide, which helps support natural collagen production for more defined and voluminous looking lips. I don't know. It just looks like it's the kind of color and gloss that settles into the lines of the lips. Hopefully you can see that. It's just not a look that I love. So I'm gonna wipe this off. Oh, it smells so good in comparison and just in general. So I'm gonna put down a matte lip color. And what I've been enjoying doing with this Disney Luxe ColourPop lip, putting down the color, building it up, and let this dry a little bit. Now that that has dried down a little bit, now I will go ahead and reluctantly put on this smelly stuff again. I mean, I feel like you can tell just by the way that it pulls out and it has that string to it that it is a stickier gloss. Which, like I said, I don't mind. I like that. But they specifically said in the card that it's not going to be sticky, so a little confusing there for people who might blindly be buying the gloss. But what I've been enjoying doing, like I was saying, with these liquid lips is putting a gloss on top of it right before it completely dries down. And I feel like it just ends up meshing together really nicely, a gloss and the lipstick formula. Essentially, they have a Spice Girls when two become one moment, which I really like. So there you go. There is the face, my face, with these products on. I am surprised. I don't know if the glassy balm like dried down eventually, but my face doesn't feel greasy or anything. It actually honestly, it doesn't feel like I have foundation or anything on, so that's great. The eyeshadow was a little sketch, a little dodgy, but the highlighter, gorgeous, and the lip gloss, it's just the smell. The smell is not good, and for a lip product especially. Other things I can get over. Like, lately I feel like I've been testing out a lot of fragranced mascaras, which is weird and everything, but when it comes to lip products, that's right under my nose, where I do my smelling. Like, if it smells bad, I am not pleased. I can't really get over it unless the smell is going to dissipate, which I'm really hoping that it does, but I am going to get on with my day. I've got some other filming I wanted to do here and just a general day ahead of me, but I'm going to wear these products. I'm going to be checking in with you all periodically so we can see how they're doing, and then I will check in with you all at the very end of the night so I can give you my final opinion on things. Ready? Ding! Alrighty, my friends, here we go. I just went ahead and, I mean, I've been going through my day. It has been about 4 hours and 40 minutes here. Do I call that 4.5? Do I call that 5? Either way, here we are. I am certainly starting to feel oily, although I did just get done cooking dinner, so, you know, my face was over some steaming pots and pans and whatnot, but overall, you know, my foundation is still on. It's looking greasy, but I think in a very natural way. And my lipstick is doing good with the lip gloss. Thankfully, the smell of the lip gloss has gone away. I suppose I haven't tried... Yay, it doesn't taste like anything! That is truly the worst. I suppose I should also check. I don't really think the foundation transferred. That's exciting. Let's go ahead and blot here though. Oh, it feels so good to get that all off of my face. It looks like there is some slight foundation transfer onto the blotting sheets, but overall we have gotten rid of the glassy look on my skin. I am going to go ahead and eat dinner, and then we'll see how this is doing too. Lipstick wise anyways. Ready? Ding! Dinner has been devoured. Oh, I cooked a delicious pasta, and I still have something on my lips. It's not a lot of product, that's for sure, but I'm surprised I've still got like some gloss going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and reapply here. There you go, we are back to being glossy. So I am gonna get on with my night, and then I will see you at the very end of the night. We can see if my skin is looking like a glossy, glassy, oily, hot mess. We'll also see this lip gloss. Will the smell drive me crazy once again? It is not pleasing. And overall, we will just talk about this month's Boxycharm. So I will see you all in just a second here. Ready? Ding! All right, my friends, it is the end of the night. It is time to take the makeup off. It's not transferring. I am surprised. This wasn't my favorite box in terms of the products. However, I did enjoy it, and I did enjoy trying these things out. The sponge, while it wasn't my favorite for applying, it's a sponge. I'll use it. Like, I'm not worried about that, and I always appreciate a new sponge. $21 for a sponge though? Like, I'd rather buy a pack of 4 Real Techniques sponges. They work better and they're more affordable. The lip gloss, I mean, it's still on and it's still glossy. If you don't mind a smell to your lip gloss, and I don't mean a good smell, I mean an offensive smell, a smell that doesn't smell too good. You don't mind that? You might not mind this lip gloss. It's really smooth, it's got that slight tack to it so that it feels like it's staying on your lips. Reapplied over itself well, it has a slight cooling feeling to it initially. I personally am never gonna use it again. 26 bucks, I just don't understand. It's like when there's so many good smelling lip glosses, or even just non-scented lip glosses on the market that work just as well, why would I use one that smells bad? You know, that's my thought process anyways. This Dose of Colors palette didn't really work for me. I mean, it's fine. There are so many other matte eyeshadows on the market that are either at the same price point, this palette is 32 bucks, or cheaper that I much prefer. I mean, just off the top of my head, I automatically think of Makeup Geeks. Those eyeshadows are beloved. Any of my Too Faced palettes, Urban Decay palettes, like it's just one of those things. I have these already and I have them in better form. This Touch in Soul product surprised me. It's 32 bucks and it is fragranced and it makes my skin even more oily looking than it already is. However, that being said, like, I think my foundation looks good. It's just, you have to enjoy that kind of a dewy look on your skin and also not mind fragrance. I'm just terrified that I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning and have a ton of blemishes on my face, and I'm so often trying to combat my oils, not enhance them, you know? So it's just not a product for me. The product that I am happiest with is this highlight from Laura Geller. I mean, it's 26 bucks for this, so it basically pays for my Boxycharm, if I want to think of it that way, and then the others were just extra things. So bummer that only one product is going to be something I continue using and that I really, really enjoyed. But that being said, I still enjoyed trying out the other products, and I just don't think that this was a waste for me. I enjoyed this month's Boxycharm. So definitely let me know down in the comments below if you get Boxycharm. What did you get in your box this month? I always do have my affiliate link down below as well if you do not have Boxycharm and you are curious in trying it. I did go ahead, I actually got a email today from Boxycharm telling everyone about, I mean, it was just, you know, an automated email that everyone that's subscribed to Boxycharm gets, but it was about the premium that they advertised in this box, and so I got on the wait list for that. It's starting next month, so hopefully that will show up in my box, so stay tuned to next month if you are also curious about that. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below. Like I said, if you also get Boxycharm, I love hearing if there were any differences in our boxes. Also, let me know if you have tried out any of these products and if you feel the same or differently from me on them. I just love cooking up a nice casserole. The comments down in the comment section down below. You can also let me know if you enjoyed this video, found it helpful, whatever the case may be, by giving me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you are new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe. You can tippity tap that notification bell down below. You can become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!